What's up, gang? I want to take a little break from the back box video that I'm filming for this weekend. I want to touch base with these plastics. I have these are the set from the spare playfield that I have, and they're really warped too. You can see probably from where you're at, and these back two are the last two I have to do. This one you can see it's settled down a little bit. It was arched much more than that. But I want to pull those two out along with these here. I have all these other ones that I pulled off of the spare playfield. And I'm going to clean them all up, and I'm going to show you how I flatten them out. And that's really going to be the main part of the video. But that way I can choose later on which is the best looking plastic I have. See, this one here looks pretty good. It was a little warped too. I don't have any terrible ones to show you, but the ones I do have definitely have some warp to them. I don't know if you can see it in the video or not. But stick around and I'll show you how to do it. It's pretty easy. I figured there's going to be a need to clean all of these on camera, but I am going to do this one. It's one of the worst, at least as far as dirt, and so I think it's going to be the best results as far as how quick I can do this. Get a magic eraser or one that is similar. I got some new ones up here. I have one, but it's really gross, and I don't want to use that one. Start with a new one. But these, they're not going to have a ball rolling over them, so you don't have to go through the, the Novus 1, 2, and 3 necessarily, unless they're really scratched. Like this one, I might go through. There's some swirl marks on it if I can catch the camera just right. But it's pretty good. It was really gross. I took a picture I think I'm going to use for the thumbnail. Nasty. Let's go ahead. I'm going to just start first with just a regular Windex and just the towel. See, it already looks pretty damn good. And on the back here, I'm actually going to use, get this out. I'm going to use the magic eraser. These things are awesome. You can really see the nicotine on the back of it. I'm going to scratch it all up by moving it around. Alright. Do the same to the other side here. Going to look pretty good already, in comparison especially. Almost looks new. Now let me do this. This is McGuire's Quick Wax. Anything in this video I'm not getting paid for. Nobody's hooking me up, but if you guys want to, I'd appreciate it. I do use the products quite a bit. So the Quick Wax I use for the plastics, and then in between waxes I use on the playfields, and it does a great job of that. Same on your car in between waxes. Trying to go a little too fast. Alright, so it looks pretty damn good, and didn't even take what, 2 minutes, 5 minutes. So I've done the others here the same exact way. I'm gonna let this dry a little bit, and then I'm gonna set up 2 cameras. I'm gonna have one kind of flat on here so you can see let's see which one's the worst. This one's kind of bad. You can't really see it like this, but when I put it on the table, you'll be able to see it flat. So I'll have one angle like that, and then one angle on me so you can see my process or my technique. But let me set that up and I'll be right back. All right, I chose this plastic to go with. It's not very warped as I thought, but it does have some spots down here at the end. So it's going to be our most obvious plastic to use for this two camera thing. The tool that I'm going to use is going to be this Dewalt Heat Gun that I bought. It's the DCE 530, and I'm going to use a 5 amp hour battery, which does matter. If you use a smaller battery, it doesn't get as hot. It's only got 2 settings, high and low. I'm going to use it on high. It doesn't take very long to heat up. It doesn't get super, super hot. You couldn't do like rework with it or, you know, surface mount soldering. But it's really good for plastics. It's good for getting some T-molding to cooperate with you while you're putting it on. It's good for wiring when you're doing heat shrink. And it's good for like shaping the wiring when I'm making multi-K cabinets. But I just want to kind of show. I'm just going to kind of evenly cover it so that it's all warm. And hopefully on this other camera, I'll be able to show how it flattens out. And as I start to get it all warm, just feel it. Not yet. When it starts to get really warm, it gets more pliable, and then I'll hold it on this area like this. We should be getting close now. It's only warped on the ends and then right in the middle. Kind of focus on it a little bit more. What you don't want to do is do it too long and cause it to go the opposite way and start to curl on you from getting too hot. Looks like it's doing good. I didn't get this side back here. I didn't realize it was raised up as much as it is. I feel it now. Now it's starting to get pretty warm. So we should start seeing some action on it. Looks like this end piece is getting a little better. Get heavy. And this is my spare plastic set, so if I screw it up, it's not as big of a deal. Let's flip it over. Still not real warm. Get us a good shot on that. There we go, that's much better. Can't see how flat it is yet. It'll just start to settle and go flat when it gets warm enough. Looks like the front of it still. Works much faster on the smaller plastics. But of course it's going to take some time. Normally, how I've done it before was use the oven and kind of had them on the oven door, which gets the whole kitchen warm. So this is a little bit easier. Now we're starting to get, looks like flat in the middle, and the edges are raising up now. We'll get those to go back down. There they go. It looks much flatter now. Get this side to go down. Oh yeah, it's good and warm to the touch now. Okay. And the next step, I think we're good and flat. Okay, next step, I'm gonna throw a towel over it. And I'm gonna put this and then I'm gonna throw my tool bag on. There we go. Give it some weight. And that should help keep it nice and flat here, and then I'm gonna let it sit for about 10 minutes and we'll come back and we'll check it out and see how it looks. Let's see how it did. Willow, you attacking a tripod again? Okay. There's a little twist to it, but it looks pretty flat. I don't know the best way to show you. Let's see, I'll just take it off the tripod. See, it's much better than it was. A little bit up here. That's definitely doable, but it wasn't real bad anyway. I'm gonna go ahead and do these, and then I'll look at the best ones and select those out and then throw them up here in the game. And then we'll take a look and see how it turns out. Hopefully, I think it'll be fine. Here's the one that we cleaned. It's not bad at all. But yeah, let's try that. I don't think there's even anything else that's in here that's really. This one was kind of warped. These ones on the end are the worst. They have the little wings going on there. Now that one's kind of bad there. So we'll do those, take a look at those. Really, it takes longer to just wait on it to cool than it does. It did take a little bit, and this one's kind of bad. It's not bad, but definitely fixable. I've had some that were just so arched that there was no point. But I think with this heat gun, actually, it does a great job on this. It's just, it doesn't get hot enough to damage it, I don't think. Probably if you held it there in the same spot for like 20 minutes or something, maybe 5, it would burn it. But if you have any kind of conscience at all, you're gonna move it. Well, let me go ahead and finish this, and then we'll see how it looks. All right, I think we got it looking pretty good here. Let's see if we can take a little bit better look. Wish I could turn it on and have the lights on there. These are the best looking ones. You see a little bit of a Oh, maybe that's just my angle. They look pretty good. I held them next to each other. Some of these back corner ones, probably the way I should have done it was just held my hand down and then just focused on the little end part until it flattened out, and then put something heavy on top of it. I don't think I needed to heat up the whole thing, but I definitely like the way the machine's looking. Get Willow, she's right in the way here. I don't know if, there, we can kind of see it that way. There is a good coat of wax on it, and it is shining really well. But I want to end this here while it's still a short video. Do some touch-up paint right up in here. And I'm hoping by the end of this weekend video we will be playing it. I have some more parts in that I didn't plan on in the beginning of the video that showed up today, so I think it's going to be a success. Maybe not a fully, completely running machine, but I think we're going to be really close. But thanks for watching. Hope this helps you. Sorry that it was so short, but I wanted to knock it out real fast. Thanks. So these two right here are going to be ground and 5 volt. So what do we get here? Did I not turn the game on? I didn't turn the game on. I guess that would help. Hang on.
Here it is, a nice little trade. The person I traded got what they wanted, I got what I wanted, and a pretty good deal on it too. Super hang on.
What I want.
That comes later.
Yeah.
Okay. It's on fire.
What happened? Whoa.
Lots of smoke.
Well, that's bad.
Yeah, well, thanks for watching.
When you take care of people, people take care of you in this community.
That's the truth.
So everyone, please remember that. Even if we're competitors, we're not enemies.